Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to ClanGen, the Warrior Cats clan generator game. When we left off in the previous episode, we had a litter of adorable pale kittens who are going to be opening their eyes today. So I am very excited to see what they're going to look like. I feel like sometimes when their eyes are closed and they're newborns, you think they're going to turn out a certain way, but then when their eyes open up and they become 1 moon old, then they start to look a little bit different. For example, in the litter with Midnight Kit, Plum Kit, and Rat Kit, I actually thought I preferred Rat Kit the most out of all the siblings. But then when the kittens opened their eyes up, I found I was actually leaning more towards Plum Kit and Midnight Kit. So from that litter, I still don't know who my favorite would be. And in the new litter, from the get-go, I was kind of leaning towards Crocus Kit, but then again, I don't know. We'll have to see when the eyes open up. So I'm quite excited for that. The other thing that happened was the pairing of Slopefleck, our third prophet, and Poppy Hot, one of the black and white cats with prophetic bloodline from the first prophet. Now in this case, because we have like 2 bloodlines going on here, since Slopefleck is the older cat in the pairing, then their kittens will have prophetic bloodline from the third prophet. So that's how we're going to track kind of, the tree in that side of the family. But okay, let us dive straight into events. I cannot wait. I actually don't mind if they take a little bit more time having their litter. If it's a bit delayed, I don't mind. Because the 2 recent litters we've had, they've been very close together. Although we do have space, like I said, we have kind of 4 slots left for my ideally max number of cats that I like to play with. I think once we start getting more than 20 cats, that's when I start getting a bit more overwhelmed. I also feel like the episode sizes are more appropriate when we have, a max of 12 cats. But then again, usually I split the episodes when it starts getting longer anyways, so it's not that much trouble, I suppose. But okay, let us skip a moon. I am dying of curiosity. Here we go. And we have notices. So, wait. How do we not have enough healthy medicine cats? We have 1 cat, don't we? We have 1 cat. Unless we have too many. Oh, okay. Because our population's growing. Maybe we don't have enough healthy medicine cats. We need more than 1. I will have to think about this, guys. We might have to appoint, because with the kittens born, like the 2 litters born, I think a number of cats have grown, and so, yeah. I mean, we have 16, don't we? And I thought we have enough medicine cats to deal with, unless one of our medicine cats are sick? I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. But let's have a look. With the heightened focus of the clan, 10 additional pieces of prey were gathered. At this point, honestly, we are only living off of the prey that we're getting on the time skips, but we're unable to find prey during the patrols, which is not too good. At the gathering, Cloudy Snell tells Shade Clan's leader that she thinks Shade Clan looks stronger than ever. So she's handling relations quite well. Why don't we go and try and befriend Link's clan? And it seems as though Lystar is still healing, but Lystar's wound is no longer infected, which is really, really good. And, okay, Lystar and Gracewipe had a huge fight and broke up. Okay, I definitely want to check up to see who initiated the breakup. And since neither of them are the mediator, we'll be able to easily jump into the mediator screen and check up on that. But I am very curious. So it seems as though that's pretty much all they stayed together for, to have, their kittens. As soon as that was done, it kind of was just like business. Then they broke up. And I mean, I was wondering this because Gracewipe, Lystar doesn't have anyone to go back to. But Gracewipe, she still has Slumberroach. She and Slumberroach were very much in love with each other and still are. So I wouldn't be surprised if, she is wanting to, as quickly as possible, get back together with Slumberroach. Okay. Slumberroach, yeah, look at that! Look at that, guys. She didn't even wait. She didn't even wait. She didn't even wait. She got back together with Slumberroach. Slumberroach and Greyswipe have been practically floating on air since announcing their commitment as mates before Luminous Clan. So see guys, sometimes when you have really strong mated couples, nothing is going to stop them from being together. You can literally break them up, get them to have kittens with someone else, but they will still end up with each other somehow. So yeah, Greyswipe, you know, she stuck with it. She stuck with Lyastar, and she was like going through that arrangement, and as soon as the reason for that arrangement was over, she didn't waste time going back to Slumberroach. Cloudy Snarl was caught sharing prey with a kitty pet who was chased off by a patrol. The clan has encountered Brick. Okay, so another one of the lightless cats who maybe she was helping to bring in and out of the exit. Nectarrock's tick bites are no longer bothering him, which is really good. Slopefleck travels to Lie Clan to resolve some recent personal disputes. However, it seems Slopefleck only made Lie Clan more upset, which is not good. Rumors reach your clan that the exiled Raincliff has died recently. One of the lightless cats have died. Midnight Kid has recovered from heat exhaustion. Okay, so we don't have any sort of pregnancy notices, which is okay. Like I said, I think we, don't mind a little bit of a break between the kittens. But let's take a look at our adorable kittens, and also try and figure out who broke up with who. I would think that Greyswipe broke up with Lyastar because she wanted to get back together with Slumberroach, but oh my goodness, we have Crocus Kit, who actually looks very, very pretty. And I suppose it's like a dark ginger she's got like a creamy and dark ginger sort of coat. It looked a bit brighter when she was younger, but yeah, it's like a reddish, dark ginger sort of coloring. But with those dark blue eyes, she looks so adorable, and she's polite and quick-witted. Okay, that's good. Seems as though Fig Kit... Okay, Fig Kit's eyes don't blend in with his coat as much, but he's know-it-all a Mossball Hunter, which is adorable. And then Reed Kit over here... Okay, she's an attention seeker with an active imagination, and that's cute as well. And she was the sweet one. So she was sweet when she was born, and she's become a bit of an attention seeker. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I mean, her coat doesn't blend in with her eyes nearly as much as well. I can still kind of, see them quite clearly. Whereas Rat Kit, can you guys see Rat Kit's eyes? Because I cannot. It's just blending in with his coat, or her coat. It's just blending in with her coat. But the new kittens are adorable. I actually don't know who I like the most out of the new litter. Maybe Crocus Kit? I mean, Crocus Kit has the most interesting arrangement of colors, I think. But I don't know. I mean, they're all adorable in their own way. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Look at us. We're covered in kittens. We have so many kittens right now. But let's check out what's going on with Lyastar and Greyswipe. Now, looking at these two, just generally, if we just look at the green bars, I think Greyswipe, it's quite clear, Greyswipe was the one, who broke it off with Lyastar because she wanted to get back together with Slumberroach. So that makes sense to me. As soon as that was over, she was, happy to leave and let that be. So Slumberroach was kind of like the stepfather to her kittens. Okay, well that was good to note. And that, I guess, is that. Now we want to jump into relationships and see what's going on there. Okay, Bubbling Gale turned to Plumkit in a time of need, only for Plumkit to abandon him. Okay, that's not good. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for Bubbling Gale. He's unable to really make deep and meaningful relationships. I feel like everyone more or less takes him for granted just a bit. Bubbling Gale asks Rat Kit if there's something in his teeth, but he keeps trying. He keeps trying with the others, especially the kittens. I feel like Bubbling Gale tries a lot to be nice to the kittens, maybe because he feels as though they're the most innocent and they resonate with his innocence. Okay, Cloudy Snarl sneezed on Dark Pounce, which he did not appreciate. Dark Pounce scoffed loudly at one of Reed Kit's suggestions. Well, that's not nice. I mean, Reed Kit is the attention-seeking little girl, I think. I think she's the attention-seeking little girl. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to. Yes, the attention-seeking girl with the active imagination who might, I don't know, get along well with Midnight Kit, who is a fearless kitten with an active imagination. Okay. Darkbounds and Nectarrock had a disagreement on how to raise kids. And you know what blows my mind? The fact that Darkbounds and Nectarrock are still together, despite how much Nectarrock hates Darkbounds. They are still together. And, look, I mean, I said this before, but they almost never interact unless it has to do with the kittens. And it seems as though, again, they are now interacting and having a disagreement about the kittens. So, But I suppose for Gracewipe, she had someone else to go back to, so it makes sense why she broke up. But even if Darkbounds and Nectarrock, decide to split from one another, they don't really have anyone else that they're pursuing. Wherever Slopefleck is found, Lystar is always with him, and look at that. Slopefleck right now is attached to someone else. He's been paired up with Poppyheart so that he can continue his legacy because that's something that he values. And yet, Lystar is back to kind of hanging around Slopefleck. They can't get together just yet because Slopefleck needs, his prophetic line to continue. But if this continues, if this goes on, I'm wondering whether that intention might be sabotaged and Slopefleck might end up back with Lystar. I don't know. Slopefleck, I feel like, would be staying in his lane. But if Lystar's constantly with him, maybe Poppyheart is gonna get irritated and not want to, continue that. So I don't know. Midnight Kit surprises Lystar with something nice, which is adorable. Lystar, yep, okay, Gracewipe had a huge friend broke up. So this is when they broke up. Okay. That's kind of interesting. That means when Lystar was still together with Gracewipe, he was following Slopefleck around, spending time with Slopefleck again. And maybe Gracewipe saw that and she thought, why do I have to stay attached in this relationship if I can be with Slumberroach? So, I'm gonna end it here. If you want to stick around with Slopefleck, you go to him. But just because he's not available, I'm not gonna wait around with you. And she went off to Slumberroach. I see. Okay, but in this time, so she broke up with Lystar probably because, and she had a huge fight with him. So maybe she felt it was unfair for her to stay attached in this relationship while he was, acting like mates with Slopefleck. So she broke up, and now we need to see, what happens between this and her getting with Slumberroach. So Slumberroach learns that Lystar has been using him for something. Okay, so Slumberroach was a little bit upset by that. And maybe the way we can interpret this is not necessarily Lystar using Slumberroach, but Lystar was staying with Gracewipe after the kittens were born because he couldn't get back together with Slopefleck. And Slumberroach found out about that, and he got upset. Poppyheart tries to convince Slumberroach that an obvious lie is real. Okay, that's interesting. So Poppyheart, I wonder what she would be trying to do here, because the thing that comes to mind, the only other thing that comes to mind, is that Poppyheart would be defending Lystar. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, Lystar's hanging out with Slopefleck, and Poppyheart is attached to Slopefleck right now. She's supposed to be having his kittens. So I wonder if Poppyheart is trying to convince Slumberroach that Slopefleck doesn't have any intentions towards Lystar right now. Which, is, I don't know, a double-edged sword. Yes, he is with Poppyheart for kittens, but at the same time, he was for a long time attached to Lystar. And the truth of the matter is that I don't think Slopefleck was discouraging Lystar. I don't think Slopefleck would have discouraged Lystar. But Poppyheart is trying to tell Slumberroach that Slopefleck had nothing to do with it, even though it takes two to tango. And whatever Lysta was doing was one-sided and of his own accord, because she hates, like, I don't know about hate, but, she dislikes Lysta. Slumberroach, however, I think he would be quite clear on the fact, especially because he's been around long before Poppy Heart, became an adult, and so he knows the history between Lysta and Slopefleck, and he knows how long they were together, that at one point in time they were in love with each other, and that Lysta is still in love with Slopefleck. So Slumberroach, yeah, I think he knows that Poppy Heart is just trying to, I think, make herself feel more secure. But in actuality, the situation might not be that, like, it might be different. Because, for the older cats, they've been through various romances, and they have, quite a few long, like, they've got histories, But with Poppy Heart, this is kind of her first romance with Slopefleck. So I think she's approaching it with an innocent heart. She's like wearing a heart on her sleeve. Slumberroach and Greyswipe have been practically... Okay, so after this little thing, that's when Slumberroach got together with Greyswipe. Okay. Cloudy Snarl thinks Plumkit was nice to her today, which is very sweet. Cloudy Snarl can't stand hearing how helpful Plumkit is. Cloudy Snarl, what's going on? You like that Plumkit is nice to you, but you don't like when people are praising her? Lysta says he hopes Greyswipe has a nice day, so it seems as though these two have made peace with each other. Again, I don't think they're heartbroken about being separated from each other, because they were with each other for a purpose. But I think that huge argument they had was about staying together, and like why they were staying together. But now that they're no longer together, and Greyswipe is with her respective mate, Lysta, I don't think, feels any sort of negative emotion towards her, which is nice. Okay, Greyswipe confesses something to Fake Kit, but realizes he can't relate at all. Maybe she was talking about love, but Fake Kit is like 1 moon old, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I love my mother and father. I think that's adorable. Nectarock learns something new about a clanmate from Midnight Kit. Okay. I wonder who Midnight Kit was talking about. Maybe Midnight Kit was talking about her father, Nectarock, which is interesting. Maybe she was talking about her father. Wait, no, but it's Nectarock. So hold on. Someone else. Who's the next relation? Darkbounds? Okay. Maybe, yeah, Midnight Kit, who is very close to her mother. Who is her mother's favorite, I should say, but apparently she's closer to her father. Yeah, maybe Midnight Kit actually said something about Darkbounds, and Nectarock kind of learnt a new side of her. Because he has a filter of hatred towards Darkbounds. And then it's interesting that after that, Nectarock and Darkbounds had a conversation where they realized they didn't have much in common. Yep. So there is still that going on. Literally, like I said, the only bridge between them is their litter of kittens. Slopefleck keeps asking Ratkit to explain a joke, but Ratkit just says that Slopefleck had to be there. Okay. Ratkit, the little bully. Slopefleck notices one of his friends talking to Reedkit. Why are you jealous for? Which friend? A Greyswipe? He's noticed that Greyswipe is talking to Reedkit, maybe? Okay, I don't know what you have to be jealous of. I mean, Reedkit is the attention-seeking kitten, she-cat with active imagination. When getting something to eat, Poppy Heart sees Bubbling Gale allow someone else to take his favorite prey. Okay, that's nice. Plumestripe and Cloudy Snarl defended their clan at the gathering together. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure in the last episode, Poppy Heart and Cloudy Snarl were antagonizing another clan at the gathering. So when it's something, negative, and they bonded over that. But the point is, when they're doing something troublesome, then it's Cloudy Snarl and Poppy Heart together. But when they're actually doing something good and honorable, it's Plumestripe and Cloudy snarls together. But funnily enough, in the clan, it seems as though more of the cats get along well with Poppyheart, whereas Plumestripe is the one, for some reason, who is racking up all the red points. So, Midnight Kit thinks Plumestripe is a very good listener, which is adorable. Midnight Kit, Plumestripe, and Crocus Kit took a sunbath and had a little small talk. Plum Kit can hear the truth in Lystar's words when he talks about protecting others, which is really, really cute. That Plum Kit, believes in the leader. She's looking at the leader with starry eyes. Rat Kit can hear the truth. Oh, okay, in Slopefleck's word when he talks about protecting others. What was Slopefleck doing? Was he trying to convince... Oh, no. Okay, it's Lystar and Slopefleck. Oh, okay. Okay, I wonder if Lystar and Slopefleck were spending time together, and then the kits happened across them. Ran into them. And then they suddenly changed tactics, and they started, discussing serious things, and, giving the kittens a lecture on how, they're working together very hard to make sure that they protect the others in the clan, and the little kittens were like, yes, we believe you. It truly sounds like that's what you are intending to do. So, I wonder if they were having a bit of a date, and the kittens interrupted that. Crocus Kit can't understand why clanmates like Plumestripe so much. Oh no. We're having some jealousy over here, I think. Which is not good. Which is not good at all. Crocus Kit, please continue being your polite little self. Polite with what quality? Quick-witted. Please continue being your polite self. I don't understand if, I don't know how I will deal with all of the nice cats hating Plumestripe. I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope it doesn't. Fig Kit decorates his nest with gifts that Grace White brought him, which is adorable. And Fig Kit is the know-it-all who is a moss bull hunter. Okay, the little know-it-all. Right. Reed Kit mews congratulations to Plumestripe for a job well done. And Reed Kit... Hold on a second. Reed Kit is our... Oh, geez. Reed Kit is our attention-seeking with an active imagination. I keep repeating certain things. I hope you guys don't mind, but when, especially when the kittens are young and new, I keep repeating their traits and qualities every time I say their names because I'm trying to memorize and I'm trying to, in my head, attach, a certain character to those kittens. Otherwise, they're all going to become names and I'm going to forget. So, when I say things like Crocus Kit, Fig Kit, Reed Kit, Midnight Kit, and then I say, this is the kitten that has this personality or this quality, I'm trying to memorize. And who knows, maybe we can help memorize together. But okay, it seems as though that's all we have for events. And now we need to jump into the cat list to see what everyone's doing for the day. It is time for us to dive into the cat list. And guys, I was looking at the kittens, and I don't know if you remember, but in the very first episode of Luminous Clan, when we were, putting together our clan and looking through the cats we had available, there were a few cats that we had that kept reminding me of characters from Feather Clan in classic mode, and I was just looking at Crocus Kit, and out of nowhere, I realized why Crocus Kit was looking so familiar to me. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Crocus Kit looks like the teeny tiny version. Obviously, I don't know what she's gonna look like when she's older, but she is looking like the teeny tiny version of Frost Tiger or Froststar, the second and longest leader we had in Feather Clan. Don't you guys remember? Doesn't she look the same? She's got that kind of reddish, dark ginger sort of coloring along with the cream. I don't remember what Froststar's eyes were the color of, but this looks very much like a itty-bitty version of Froststar. So I'm actually quite intrigued to see what Crocus Kit is going to look like, because I loved Froststar. Froststar was one of the cats I really adored because she was very, very pretty. She was a very wise and ancient cat who stuck around for a long, long time. But, okay, in terms of relationships, I don't think too much has changed. Slopefleck and Poppy Heart, I feel like it might be some time before they give us kittens. Like, their relationship isn't really changing much, and I think they're quite, new, like lukewarm with each other. They have had some interactions, but nothing too drastic. Poppy Heart, obviously Slopefleck is the first other cat that she has kind of seen in any romantic light. And the fact that this was kind of decided by the leader of the clan, I'm wondering how it's going to go in the future. I mean, obviously we know Slopefleck, he was in quite a stable relationship with Lyastar. Lyastar is still in love with him. So I don't know what's going to happen in that regard. Poppy Heart, she doesn't have any strong feelings towards Slopefleck just yet, but she hasn't seen anyone else in a romantic light except for him. So we'll keep an eye on that. And as for the others, nothing really much has changed. Poppy Heart and Plumestripe still have not made any friends, which is so sad. I really want them to make friends, but nothing has happened as of yet. In terms of loyalties, guys, funnily enough, Lyastar has lost popularity with Slopefleck and with Greyswipe. So now he only has 4 supporters, 4 loyalists, excluding himself, out of, the 15 cats that we have other than him in the clan. So that's unfortunate. I think Lyastar would be surprised because he probably thought that making a connection between Slopefleck and Poppy Heart would win him points with everyone. But Slopefleck, I think what's happened here is that Slopefleck has started focusing more on Poppy Heart than Lyastar. And I think maybe Slopefleck might be finally kind of showing his anger. So he was angry at Lyastar's betrayal, but he couldn't show it, and he had to continue being a loyalist because he was relying on Lyastar to have him matched up. But now that he has been matched up, he doesn't need to pretend anymore. And he can be quite open with the fact that yes, he is among the cats that is questioning Lyastar's leadership. And I think also, this move on his part would also be in an effort to appeal to Poppy Heart. The fact that she has been a lifelong anti-loyalist of Lyastar pretty much. So I think he's trying to impress her a little bit as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what the cats are doing for the day. Lyastar is having a tune he heard near a 2-leg place. And how is his condition? He's been hurt for 4 moons. Yeah, his broken bone. I don't think there's going to be any sort of rush for that to heal. And I wonder if it's going to take longer to heal because he is a senior adult. He's older, 116 moons. Cloudy Snarl is wondering what the inside of a 2-leg den looks like. Dark Pounds is asking Greyswipe an important question. You know what? I think Dark Pounds would be reflecting on her relationship with Nectarrock and maybe wanting to go to Greyswipe and ask Greyswipe what led her to breaking it off with Lyastar and how she made that decision so quickly and so easily, because maybe Dark Pounds, she feels like she needs to get out of the relationship she's in, but she doesn't have as concrete a reason as Greyswipe did, and maybe she's trying to figure out her own mind, and that's why she's talking to Greyswipe. They're both reflecting on the 2, relationships they had. Or in her case, has. Slowfleck is in the medicine cat den, interestingly enough. Slumberroach is crushing leaves under his paws. Okay, so I like the idea that maybe he went in to the medicine cat den to help out with Dark Pounds. Bubbling Gale volunteered for extra duties, which is adorable. I mean, this is always something that he does. And you know what? Bubbling Gale is actually a beloved kit sitter, which kind of makes sense why he interacts with the kittens so much, because he likes looking after the kittens and he likes maybe being needed by the kittens, spending time with them, which is so cute. Greyswipe is watching cats come and go from camp. and she is still in recovery mode. Poppy Heart feels a sense of dread. I wonder what about? Like maybe patrols? Or is she feeling a sense of dread about her relationship? Because Lyastar has been following Slopeflick everywhere, and now she's become kind of aware that, oh well, you know, I don't know if she's aware. I feel like she's kind of ignoring this a little bit. You know, being blissfully ignorant. But the other cats, to them it's quite clear that Lyastar is very much in love with Slopeflick. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. Plumestripe is feeling perplexed. You know what? Maybe Plumestripe is thinking like I try my best to leave everyone alone, but I don't know why. I have 2 cats who have a problem with me. And the complicated thing is that now his sister is paired up with the prophet who is resentful of Plumestripe. Yeah, I think he's feeling perplexed at the web of relationships in the clan. Nectarrock thinks about going on a little jaunt outside camp. Okay. Midnight Kid is curious about the other clans. I feel like Midnight Kid would be very excited to become an apprentice and actually go to the gathering and see what's going on. Because all of these stories, the different cats and the clans and the discussions that happen, I think she's getting like all revved up about it. She's very excited. Plumkit can't find Dark Pounce anywhere. I feel bad for Plumkit. I feel like Plumkit, this little adorable little bun, a loaf of bread, right, this baked good of ours, I feel like she's been kind of forgotten by her parents. It's like she's the middle child that neither parent knows what to do with. She might actually be the middle child. I think she is. In her litter, she's the middle child. But it feels like her parents don't really know what to do with her. Midnight Kid is the mother's favorite. Rat Kid is the father's favorite. And she's kind of just there. So, poor Plumkit. Rat Kid is asking Plumkit an important question. Okay. Not bullying her sister, which is nice though. Crocus Kid is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Okay. Fig Kit leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. And Reed Kit is showing everyone the bug she caught earlier. Now, the thing about these kittens. So Crocus Kit is actually in the same position as Plum Kit, in that she's the forgotten child in her litter. Fig Kit is the mother's favorite, so Gracewipe is more attached to Fig Kit. She kind of likes her know-it-all son, you know, has the confidence to deal with things. I think she likes that very much, like a very no-nonsense sort of relationship. Whereas Reed Kit is the father's favorite. I mean, Lyastar is very confident, and the fact that Reed Kit, I think because Lyastar is so confident, he likes people admiring him, and because Reed Kit constantly wants attention, maybe from her father, she keeps, you know, she keeps feeding that side of Lyastar that wants to be admired by others. So he really, really likes Reed Kit as well. That's his favorite child in the litter. So Crocus Kit, it would be nice if Crocus Kit and Plum Kit kind of became friends because they're the ones left out in their families. But okay, that's all we have for the cat list, it seems. So now let's dive into patrols. It is time for patrols. We are not at Starvation's door just yet, but we will be very soon if we do not find food. And we have been completely out of luck the last couple of moons. We have enough food to get by this moon, but if we don't find anything in this patrol, or even next patrol, if these next 2 patrols, like this moon and the next moon, if they come out blank, then from the moon after we're going to start starving, which is obviously going to be a huge problem because we have a lot of kittens to feed. Also, I don't know if okay, I did set this, but did we check the medicine cat den? I don't know if we did. Let me just quickly go through. Lyastar was given Marigold as treatment for broken bone. Lyastar was given Wild Garlic as treatment for an infected wound. Lyastar's wound is no longer infected. Gracewipe was given Juniper's treatment for recovering from birth. Okay, Nectarrock was given plantain as treatment for tick bites. Nectarrock's tick bites are no longer bothering him. Midnight Kid was given juniper as treatment for heat exhaustion. Midnight Kid has recovered from heat exhaustion. And Dark Pounds gathered cobwebs this moon. Okay, so this is another thing that I completely forgot about for a second, but we do have to deal with. Right now, we have one medicine cat, and she can take care of a clan of 15 members, including themselves. However, we have a clan of 16 members, which means we actually need to have 2 medicine cats. So guys, I think Liastar is actually thinking that Dark Pounds needs some help right now. And I think what Liastar wants to do is actually make Slopefleck a medicine cat as well, so he can help out Dark Pounds. So I think Slopefleck is going to go from being a mediator to being a medicine cat. So he is going to be made into our second medicine cat because the clan is getting big enough that we do need 2 medicine cats. And that means we need a mediator. So I think Liastar is going to want Slumberroach to be the mediator. I mean, Slumberroach, he went through a period of being bored and causing trouble and not having anything to do. And I think Liastar is going to feel as though maybe Slumberroach will have some sense of purpose if he is a mediator. So he is going to be made into a mediator, which is also good news for us because it means we can go ahead and actually encourage Slopefleck and Poppyheart with having kittens. So let's go ahead and mediate between the 2 of them. So there we go. That makes me really happy. Respect has increased, platonic like has increased, trust has increased, and jealousy has decreased. So yeah, he is helping them out a little bit more. So, Grey Swipe, I mean, she's still recovering from birth, so he might get bored and get troublesome again. So this way, at least, he has something to do, but also this is Slumberroach's way of entering into politics. He is now getting to the age where he can enter into politics. So that's kind of exciting because that's the way we treat the mediator role. That's how our cats, as they get older, start entering into politics, and then they get promoted to medicine cat, and then to deputy, and then maybe to leader if they're lucky, like Liastar was lucky. So okay, that is good. Now that we have worked that out, we want to send out our medicine cats. So Dark Pounce and Slopefleck. Also, can I just quickly jump into the medicine cat den? Yeah, see, this is good. It says our medicine cats can care for a clan of up to 36 members. So now that's good. Dark Pounce was a little bit overworked, but Slopefleck, now that, he's helping her, then I think we should be good. We're not going to get, notices for not having enough healthy medicine cats. So that's really good for us, but let's send these cats out on patrol. This is the first time we've actually had 2 cats working together, so I don't know how well they're gonna do. I'm not sure if they're gonna get along or they're gonna butt heads. Last time in Feather Clan, I think the only time I remember having 2 medicine cats, I think they butted heads quite a bit, so we're gonna have to see how these 2 work out. So let's send them out on patrol. Dark Pounds and Slopefleck take a look at their dwindling supply of herbs and decide to combine their efforts into searching for more. Let's proceed. Dark Pounds and Slopefleck decide to make a game of who can hunt the most herbs. They reunite when the sun is going down, walking into camp purring and playfully shoving each other with both their mouths full of herbs. Bethany was gathered. Okay, so that's good. It seems as though they have, good camaraderie and chemistry as colleagues, which is really, really good. Because it becomes very difficult to get any work done and to collect things when the 2 medicine cats don't get along. So this makes me happy that these 2 like working together. And I don't know if they've had a lot of exposure to each other beforehand, if they've had to spend time. So this is going to be good for them. Okay, and now we can send out our patrol of 4. So we have Plume Stripe, Poppyheart, Bubbling Gale, and Cloudy Snarl. So basically, Cloudy Snarl, her 2 kids, and Bubbling Gale, the cat that hates her son. I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully between the 4 of them, we can get some food. So let's go out on patrol. Now, Cloudy Snarl is the patrol leader here. Oh no. The patrol leads Clan, a clan they consider to be allies at the border. Proceed. Though the patrol stops to chat, the other patrol seems standoffish and cold. After a stilted attempt at conversation, the two patrols part and go on their way. It seems as though your alliance with Clan is weakening, so relations with Clan have worsened. And again, guys, another patrol where we haven't found food. Like I said, if we do not find anything in the next moon, from the moon after, we are going to be starving. It's a little bit stressful, and it's leaf fall. We may very well be starving in Leaf Bear. Okay, guys. But that is all it seems we have going on for now. And look at all the little kittens in the nursery. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've had this many kittens in a long while. But okay, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.